How's it going, everybody? One of my favorite things to do on this channel is to review anything from Royale Filmwear. They always do the best job. And here we are with another new piece. This is the Tangier Polo from Spectre. Before we get started, I want to point out Royale Filmwear has a new website. I'll put the link below. Of course, in the film, Spectre, he wears a Tom Ford version of this shirt. It's in the scene in Tangier when they go to l'Americaine. He and Madeline are having a little cat and mouse. She goes to sleep. He kind of sits and stares at the door and the wall all night and then realizes there might be a hidden room in this hotel that they're in. It's a great scene. I absolutely love this scene. Very spy-like, dark kind of scene. But what's interesting about Spectre as a whole is the movie is very filtered, as in like the colors look way different than anything would actually look in person. So what's interesting about this polo from Royale Filmwear is that it's actually more navy than the actual polo, which is like a brighter blue. But in the film, it looks like this. So I think Daniel Love of Royale Filmwear had a conscious decision to let's make this look the way it looks on screen rather than the way it looks in person. Because a lot of times if you're buying something from Spectre, somebody like Mr. Matt Spazer or Mr. David Zaritsky can tell you whether it's the suits, the Morocco jacket, any of these different things, they look one way on screen and then when you see them in person, they look completely different because of how heavily filtered that movie is. So this looks in person the way it looks on screen. I hope you're following that. Not anything crazy, but I hope you're following. So let's get into the review here. This is probably my favorite piece from Royale Filmwear. It's got a bit of an elastic bottom around the waist here. And then because of that, it kind of makes all of this drape very nicely to kind of hide any beer drinking you've been doing. But then also still very fit in the arms. I kind of like very fitted in the arms. Another elastic kind of cuff around the bottom of the sleeves here. No buttons on the collar. Kind of a wide. It's very Tom Ford. These wider collars that they do. No buttons to kind of a shallow V. Not usually my favorite, but the way this fits is incredible. It's a very open weave. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Sunspell Riviera Polo. A little bit less open than the Riviera Polo, but very breathable. Spent the whole day in New York City with David Zaritsky wearing this polo. At no point in time did I ever feel hot or overwhelmed in this navy polo. David might say otherwise. There was a point in time in Central Park where I kind of felt like I was going to die, but that's because we walked like 15 miles that day. I'm not even kidding. Anyways, I'm about 5'11", 180 pounds. This is a medium. You can see it fits me absolutely perfect. Breathable in every way. The way that is in air gets through, but also isn't skin tight on me, but fits the way it fits him in the film. It's also not skin tight on him in the film either. He's wearing it in Morocco. It's very hot in Tangier. That's why he chose something like this without kind of a closed collar, no button, very breathable, very lightweight, and kind of draping nicely. So, as I said, probably my favorite piece from Royale Filmwear. And I've got a lot. I've got the Miami Bomber jacket, the Enjoying Death shirt, the Madagascar shirt, the Quanto Solace cardigan, which I do love. The second I got it, put it on, didn't need to do anything. And this is exactly how I wear it. I think in the film he's wearing more of a kind of a khaki chino or jean. These are gray. Still works perfect. I've got both. I can kind of rotate, but I actually really like it with the gray jeans. Navy's a good contrast. One thing I will say too, and I pointed out at the beginning of the video, if it was the real color of the actual Tom Ford polo, I don't think I'd like it as much. Like I said, on film it looks like this because it's a very dark scene, the way the movie's filtered, but I've seen pictures of the actual polo and this is darker. I kind of tend to go for more navy. I think by far in my closet, I have more navy than any other color. So I think Royale Filmwear knocked it out of the park with this. As always, links are below. Let me know what you think. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you.